I thought the first half it was a good game, and I thought we played well. Obviously the incident where Mazel flattered the wall didn't help, and the long delay to get restarted maybe affected the play and it become a little bit disjointed. But I thought we were comfortable today all the game. But maybe in the second half we should have gone on with the game and finished it off totally. But you know, away from home, 3-0, last game of the season, we're in a good position, so we're happy with that.
How is Mazel? Is he still sore?
Well, he's very sore. He'll have a bad back for a few days. But luckily there's nothing broken, no ribs broken. There'll be heavy bruising tomorrow, but yeah, he'll be okay.
What did you make of that particular tackle, and then later in the game, Sekiris' tackle?
Well, I thought Peter Sekiris was maybe a little bit unlucky to get the red card. I thought a card was fair enough. Maybe he wasn't quite the back man, so they had a bit of cover on. But referees see it and they've got to make the decisions, and that's it. I thought this one here next to the wall, he went through him, he showed a bit of intent to push him through. You know, it was a solid tackle, and the little lad hit the wall with a big thud.
Ken, there's no doubt that given that incident, there'll be questions raised about the ground, about how close the concrete is. As a coach, what are your thoughts on that?
Well, I've always thought the wall is a bit too close, the perimeter is too close to the pitch. But in this case down here where they've got sharp edges, I think if they had some type of padding down there would be a help, would be a protection, and I think that needs to be looked at.
And who in particular stood out for you in the game today?
Well, I thought Brennan was better today because he settled down a little bit. He wasn't always wanting to score every time he got the ball, so I thought some of his movement was good. I like Urish's goal. He took that well and finished it well. But overall, I think it was a good team effort again. Like Bobby in midfield, they passed the ball well, and when they do that, we're a good side.
And happy to put some pressure on the Eagles going into their game.
Yeah, you know, we have to keep winning our matches. If we keep winning our matches, we'll be there at the end of the year giving it a shake. And yes, along the way you've got to do that. Put pressure on the teams around you, Eagles, Kingborough, Clarence, who are a good side. And you know, don't rule out Zebras. They've got a lot of star players, and they can always lift.
Congratulations, Ken. Thanks.
Thank you very much.
Disappointed. Very disappointed. Not with my team, because I believe that in the first 25 minutes we were in it, and you know, everyone saw it. I'm not going to say anything derogatory, but very bad decisions cost me the game. They are a good team. They're on top of the ladder. That's why. But I can't fault my guys at all today. I mean, the penalty. The second goal, it was good finishing. We had the chance to score as well. The goal, you know, credit to them. They are a good team. Certainly, they play good football.
Franco, I know you don't want to talk about the refereeing. In terms of the clubs, when you do have an issue with something that happens during the game, how can you follow that up after the game? In your eyes, not speaking about specific incidents, but how as a club do you move forward and try to address that?
Look, I mean, if you say something, you complain, you're whinging. Look, I'm not going to whinge, as I said to you before. I mean, referees, they're the same as the players. I mean, if I'm a striker, I miss the goal in front of the goal, you know, it's you know, make mistakes. I mean, we got a camera, they give videos. I mean, I hope they can watch the videos. That's all I can say. Yeah. But I'm not going to complain about you know, the decision. I mean, it's part of the game. You know, Patrick, we talked as Mizal, you know, got injured. We talked. So let's say the DVD, and you know, they will analyse that.
And you know, you got the win last week. It was always going to be a tough game today. You got South who've got that class. Are you happy with, I guess, at least the progress of the team over the last couple of weeks?
Look, the boys. I mean, even when we're doing the recovery, the stretching, they're talking about. I mean, it's gone. You can't fix it, that one. Certainly, after the game against Clarence, as I said last week, something changed. Last week, it wasn't a pretty great game to probably watch, as a few people said. But if he would have scored, if Costa would have scored another 2 goals in front, and Kumpa as well, the game would have been 5-0 for us, and it would have said, "Whoops, 5-0." Good game to watch because we scored 5 goals. Overall, certainly something happened to us. We are fighting. We don't play attractive football, but at times, even today, we had our chances.
There's a concern now, obviously, with Fielding being suspended early in the year. Waterloo was out for a couple of weeks, and now you've got another player suspended. Is discipline a bit of an issue at the moment?
Come on. That foul that Peter got, it'd be sent off again. It didn't foul any, the whole game, and it was an incident with the reserve. One of the guys got stitched up, big cut down there. It was the last man. He's only got yellow cards. I don't criticize the decision of the referee, but it's a bit like in different sports when you got inconsistency, and it's the same as in a team. If inconsistent on the decisions, sometimes. Today he went against us.
We talked briefly to Ken about the issue by the sidelines here. Obviously, what we're going through. Mazel, probably not too much malice in the tackle, but there is a slight concern about how close the sidelines are to concrete. What's the club's perspective on that?
Yeah, I know that they try to fix certain things around around down here, but it's still legal. Is the message does, yes, but I love to say probably put some foam in it. Yeah. You said the health and safety for about a game. It's very important, and this is up to the FFT and the club administration to fix it.
So is that something that the club has thought about, then maybe possibly?
Yeah, there's a couple of things that we're trying to do. It's obviously our hope is they don't do something when after something bad happened. I'm happy with Mizal that hopefully it's nothing bad for him to happen.
Loic, you'll have to pretend that you're wearing an imaginary Forestry Tasmania hat. Congratulations, you've been named the Forestry Tasmania Man of the Match. How did you feel the game went?
Never easy, I think, to come to play here. Little ground, good spirit, like on the ground and around the ground as well. But I think make the difference today compared to the other game is we score really early. Like other game we didn't score in the first half, but today we make the difference. 3 goals in the first half, and we go through to the game.
Did the injury to Mazel disrupt the team at all?
No, I think of course, like we not happy to see that, but like we professional enough to keep on going, and like you say during the half, everyone keep on running, move the ball, and like you see during the game, we come back straight and we didn't concede any goal.
Obviously another win for you guys. You're now top of the table momentarily. Is it going to be a quiet night tonight for you, Luke?
Definitely not. I'm going to celebrate like all the time when I win the game, and unfortunately you won't be here with your shoulder, and I'm disappointed.
And there's been comparisons, like a few people out there saying you look a little bit like Bear Grylls. What have you got to say about that?
Nah. I definitely look like him. I was surprised. I saw a few pictures about him. When I watched the video, I'm not like him. I never sleep in the camel, and I'm not eating rats.